I come from a really athletic background, and so I don't know. I get the same satisfaction as if I were playing a really intense game of basketball because my brain is so engaged and focused on like, a set of goals, and then my body has to execute it. So that sensation of like I have a huge list of objectives and I'm doing it, and I'm getting the validation of beating somebody. I don't know. It just activates kind of like a rush in me. When I first started playing StarCraft 2, it was just a release from school because I had a really intense school schedule. But I do stream and I go to the tournaments and I compete a ton and I invest money and tons of time in StarCraft 2 as if I was going pro. And I think that's just kind of a reminder to myself that I could definitely do it. So I just try and get to be the best I can at the game, just to kind of always have that competitive drive in the back of my mind. Like, okay, if I wanted to quit school, do this at any point in time, it's possible. I've always caught flack from my parents about computer games. It's just something I feel that's one of those things in our generation that they can't really identify with. Because when my mom was growing up, she was very poor. Everything was done outdoors. I mean, I was poor growing up as well. When I was really, I would say up until about age 12, I was, living off food stamps. Everything I did for entertainment was imaginary and outside. I was like creating my world for fun. This is where it gets weird for me because that's one thing I hate about StarCraft 2 is it brings out the worst in me sometimes. Like, I find myself doing and saying some things that I don't really like. That's not really like my character type. But, that's just reflective of how intense my mind and body's into the game. It's like you exert so much of yourself in a short amount of time, and then somebody basically says, none of that matters. And it really doesn't matter, but you feel like it matters. So in the past, I've broken headsets, broken keyboards. I've said very rude things. When I lose, I don't take it great. I don't regularly rage either, but I guess it would be whether or not I had breakfast that morning would determine how bad I would react. If I'm off in my health or something like that, I'm more prone to be pissed off when I lose, but I'm getting better. Let's leave it at that. I wish this answer would be as good as the rage one, but when I win, it's just like, that's right, you were supposed to win. That's the thought that goes on in my head. I don't say anything when I win. You find stuff that you identify with. I make music, I do art, I play basketball, I work out. How does it all fit? It just does. Like, if you really love something, the planet and the stars just like conform to your time frame. It's weird.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
There we go.